Calling the police, 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 police.
Hello, you've reached the Atlanta Field Office of the FBI. All incoming calls to this office are being recorded. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. If you are law enforcement and require immediate assistance, please press 1. If you know your party's extension, please dial 5, followed by the 4-digit extension number. If you are calling to inquire about employment or recruitment events with the FBI, please visit www.fbijobs.gov. If you are calling to report internet fraud, please visit our website, www.ic3.gov. If you need to speak with a duty agent or report a crime, please press 2. For the applicant unit, please press 3.
You have reached the FBI's public access line. This call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance, investigative, or other purposes. For English, press 1. Para español, oprima dos. Please choose from the following options. If you wish to report online crime, email hoax, or scams, press 1. If you wish to report suspicious activity that may be related to terrorism, press 2. If you wish to report a network intrusion matter or provide a tip on an FBI fugitive, press 3. If you wish to report public corruption, a civil rights violation, or white-collar crime, press 4. If you wish to report some other federal violation falling under the FBI's investigative jurisdiction, press 5.
Shit, I've went through all of those. I guess I'll press 5.
Thank you for contacting the FBI. Can I have your first and last name, please?
My first name is Jamila, and my last name is Briscoe. And I don't want to really talk about what I'm sorry, go ahead.
Can you spell his first name, please?
Yeah, it's Jamila.
And the spelling of your last name?
It's Briscoe.
Bristoe?
COE. C is in Charlie.
Okay, can I get a contact number, please?
Area code 770-686-7461.
Is that a home or a cell?
It's actually my business phone.
And what's an area code where you're located?
678. I'm located in Georgia.
What's the zip code?
30058.
Am I on speaker?
Yeah, you are. This is what I was going to tell you. You're collecting this information, but I just wanted to ask a question right now, and then I'm going to actually call you back.
Fine. There's a lot of background noise.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry. My speakers were right next to the mic. I'm sorry. What I was calling to ask you about really quick, and then I'm going to call you back privately. But I am a popular internet vlogger and a successful blogger, and I have had prostitutes who also obviously participate in child sex trafficking. They have been exploiting my children online. Okay, I used to vlog with my children. We had to stop, and my children have nothing to do with my channel. It's on YouTube. It's been a group of people terrorizing us, my family, for the past 2 years. And I've got video footage to prove it, that these people are attacking us. And they also are enticing pedophiles, other pedophiles online, drawing the attention to my family. And they've been calling CPS also because, you know, I'm a public figure and we often have that problem. But they're contacting my children. They're scaring the heck out of my family because they're basically attacking if you listen, you'll see that what they're doing is wrong. If you look at their videos, you will see they need to be investigated. These people are talking about sex acts with kids online, and for some reason people donate money for them to do that, and they sort of the narrative is really, really disgusting, and I'm surprised that they are still doing this. They actually took a video that was innocent of me and my child, flipped it, and said that it was something sexual, and nothing is going on in the video. So that lets me know that they are just using it to entice people and to talk about pedophilia openly. And it's starting to really, I've been uncomfortable for the past couple of years, but you know what? I'm starting to think that these people need to be investigated thoroughly. And the problem is that they think they're
called CPS.
I'm sorry, have I called CPS? I'm actually going.
Did you get something about?
Yes, they do these false CPS campaigns against people. They'll just make up a story and call them. They've never met your children, never been to your home, and they've been doing that to me, but I've kind of pretty much solved that problem. CPS actually told me to contact the police and the FBI, but I wanted to report specifically to you about them doing, like when they talk about it, you can tell that they're enjoying it. They're getting off on making up, it's, if you watched it and you looked at the way that they talk, and they're doing it on camera. Most of them are female. I can send you.
The spelling of your last name, it's really hard to understand since
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's BRISCOE. So right now, I don't really want to. Yes, ma'am. I don't really want to discuss it right now, but I did want to just get some information and maybe get a contact email address so that I can get that set down, because they have no shame.
We document all of your information. We don't have an email address where you can send stuff down.
Okay.
You give us all the information and we document it. What is the email?
Well, you know what? You said, what is my email? Or what is the internet site that I'm talking about?
Where are you getting the videos at?
It's on YouTube.
On YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
Under? What are you searching under YouTube?
That's what I was going to say. Well, they're actually putting my name in the title because I'm a popular vlogger, and that's how they get views. But when you go to their actual channels, you can tell that they're just making up sex abuse, and because they don't know us, they've never met us, they've never witnessed it.
What's their channel?
The number one, the latest is Donna Martinez. If you go and search into Martinez, yeah.
Can you spell that, please?
It's MARTINEZ. Yeah, they knew I was gonna.
One of the channels.
That's one of the channels, but see, there's another guy. He keeps getting his channels taken down, and he actually was talking about trafficking kids. And I've actually reported this online several times, and I'm concerned about why it hasn't been followed up on.
Report it where, ma'am?
Well, I've reported it to the FBI. I've reported all, their channels to the FBI. I've reported what they're doing.
At a field office or at the number you just called?
It's just online. I've been submitting reports, and I've been just for the past couple of years that I've, that these people have been harassing me. I've been reporting them, and they kind of stop. They start up and then they stop in spurts. It's a couple of people that are stalking me online. They have this autoerotic fantasy about my family and my kids, and you can tell that it's making me feel uncomfortable. I feel like I'm a taxpaying citizen, and I feel like I'm just being attacked, and I know this is against the law. And I know it's against the law. I mean, maybe they're stalking me. I just need to get a restraining order. Which, how do you get a restraining order against someone that you've never met online? It's clear.
What's the guy's name that you were referencing?
The guy's name is Mike Mills. Online, you can go to his channel. Yeah, he's on there calling my son retarded. He's on. I mean, this man has been stalking.
Mike what?
Mike Mills. And I think his new channel is Mike Mills Roast and Real Talk or something like that. He has a Mike Mills. He has a Mike Mills reality. M-I-K-E, and the last name is M-I-L-L-Z.
M-I-L-L.
M-I-L-L-Z.
V as in Victor?
Z as in zebra.
Z. So M-I-L-L-Z.
Right. I think his last name is actually Miller. But he openly talks about having sex with children, and he says, you're having sex with your children and you're doing that. And it's like, it's gotten, I mean, if you were to actually follow these people and you're a mother, you'd be like, oh my God. And this has been happening to me. And they get away with it because
people.
Well, I'm a popular vlogger on YouTube. I have over 1 million views on my channel. So I'm very well known. Okay, when people are making a bunch of videos about
you communicating?
Well, they are actually making videos to me. Now, I don't have to go and look at the videos, but in the videos, they're describing sex acts. They're giving out my home address. Yeah, they're telling me that my children are being molested, but at the same time, abusing them verbally. If you look at it, you'll see it's obvious something wrong. And then they'll give out the address and say, and they're threatening my kids. Like they've actually contacted them, tried to solicit my 13-year-old daughter before.
How?
How are they doing in social media. Come here, hold on a second. I'm gonna put my son in this real quick. Email, Facebook, Twitter, any means of social media. They make contacts. They contact people personally. They contact people that they think may know you. But you know what I'm concerned about is the fact that they are actually participating in pedophilia, because ma'am, if you're online 24/7 describing sex acts with kids, that's actually a version of child pornography. And they claim that they have these
Martinez and
Michael Miller, and it's a whole other slew of them. Whenever you start investigating it, you will see that but the main ones right now is Donna Martinez. There was a prostitute in Florida. Her name is Tina Rodan. She's a prostitute in Florida, yes, and she's been stalking me for the past couple of years. And she's trying to pretend that she's trying to pretend that there's this relationship with me and her, and so she's claiming that she talks to my family and and she's launching these campaigns. Now she's not doing anything publicly. If you go and look at her channel, you'll see she tries to act as if she's, but if you look at the situation, the prostitute in Florida is Tina Rodan. She brags about being a prostitute openly in Miami, Florida. She actually, Tina Rodan. She's been arrested for prostitution before. I'm sorry, it's my baby. It's my baby. I'm sorry, let me close the door. All right, yeah, she is a prostitute in Miami, Florida.
What's Tina's last name?
Rodan, R-O-L-D-A-N.
And she's a prostitute in Florida.
Yes, and she actually did revenge pornography on me. I was talking to her for a little while as friends, and you know how sometimes girls send pictures back and forth to each other. And as soon as me and her fell out, she actually spread it around my naked photos. And I would like to somehow prosecute her for that, because she did cause some damage to my reputation because of that. But I mean, everybody is forgiven. Everybody has a naked body, but she's been trying to set, like, this guy, Mike Mills, knows her, and they're almost trying to force me to have sex with him for money. They're calling they're actually, this is what they do. They actually attack me and say that this man wants to pay me for sex and that he wants to pay my children for sex. And I've told him that several times that, like, I have so much proof against this dude that I've asked him to leave me alone. Like, everybody knows, it's well-known knowledge that he's been stalking me. So, and so they do this thing, and I keep telling them, what are you doing? This is illegal. First of all, I have a 20-year work history. So I don't do any illegal prostitution or anything like that. But these people do. And you know that with prostitution, that's very close, like, to sex trafficking. You know, I think both of those industries go hand in hand. And my concern is that they, yeah, they're, and I believe,
The spelling of your last name is Briscoe.
Yes. Another one is Raven Williams Masterson. She's actually trying to sue the police because she wants to walk around topless in California. She's one of the main. Raven Williams. She has a channel too. They all have channels.
Okay, I'm gonna put you on a brief hold. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thanks.
Hey guys, while I'm on hold, I wasn't meaning for them to take the report, so I'm actually going to take this down, but I will have this, you know, archived and documented that I did call the FBI. The reason why I decided to do this, go ahead and call them, and I'm going to make sure that I continue to call them, is because when you look at these comments on here, okay, these people know that there was no masturbation in front of my son, but they're stuck on it. And it's obvious that they are just sick. And when you know why they like this comment? Because some sick person wanted to read about, they want to believe that that's what I do to my son. They're sick. And then on one of her other videos, so this is another version of Raven. Okay, this woman is going to end up in jail. Okay, because you know what, lady? You are absolutely, let me tell you something. I'm gonna say my piece when I get done with this, and then I'm gonna, because I gotta give me something to eat. I am hungry and starving, but yeah, all of them gonna get it. Okay? And you need to learn. Look, I told her, I said, you're one sick old bitch, and I'm reporting your channel to the feds for exploiting my children. She laughed. This woman is mentally retarded. This person says there is a lot of evidence on the website someone put on you. No, there's not. No, there's not. What evidence? You have a tape of me molesting my son? No, you don't. You're only fantasizing about it and talking about it. These comments are child pornography, and you're exploiting my children. And she's also exploiting. See, what she's doing is she's saying that I'm doing it. She's enticing the pedophiles. But I've got grandchildren over here. I got twins. And then I'm going to give head on camera, and this is supposed to be some nice old granny. Y'all are delusional. This woman can go to jail just like Tina, just like Raven. Want them to open up a case number, so I may go ahead and mute for the rest of the conversation. I'll be back, guys. I'm gonna mute and I'll come back. Tia, I've been reporting this for the whole time they've been doing it, ever since Mike Mills said put my kids on the track. I reported Mike Mills to the FBI back then, but I did it online. So I'm calling them back like, hey. And when I'm going to mute and I'm going to talk to the lady, and I'm be like, we need to open up a case on this and really have this thoroughly investigated. I bet you if they go and check on them people's computers and phones, they got child porn. But if they check me, baby, I'm squeaky clean. So you can't come in here and say the woman of a weed man is calling the FBI. Miss me with that shit. Miss me with that shit. First of all, we are not dating yet. He's in another state. So you can't dirty me up to commit crimes against me. That's what you've been doing. And I have no record, ain't did shit. You tried to send in a doctor tape. And you know what? Victim on, you gonna get your karma. No, I didn't. No, I didn't say it while I was on the phone with them. I said it while I was on hold. Okay, boo-boo lamb. Okay, so let's just get that straight. I'm not saying that you're saying anything wrong or whatever. But I said, go back and listen. No, LA, you were not included in that report. So no, I finished talking to the people. Somebody came into the chat room and said that if you look up on the chat, somebody came in here and said that the woman of a drug dealer is calling the feds. So that's why I responded to that. But no, I did not report to no damn feds that he was selling drugs. That's not even the point of the call. You don't call the feds when somebody's selling drugs. No, that had nothing to do with it. LA knows exactly why I was calling, and so do you. And so do you. Well, you know what? Let me tell you something. Everybody is already saying that online, and that's not what I was reporting. I was reporting child sex exploitation. Okay, because guess what? When the feds knock at their door, they're not going to do nothing but tell anything and everything that they think they know about all of you anyway. So LA, I am not your enemy. I'm only reporting the sex exploitation that has been done to my children. And that's what I just did. The reason why they are doing this is because they think, and I don't know why you think that, you think that I'm into children. And I have said for the past 3 years that I have never had sexual intercourse with anybody under 18. Now, I'm not calling out anybody that has like a little 17-year-old girlfriend. I am talking about specifically these sick ass women and men on here fulfilling some kind of sick fantasy for their fucking audience. Family is really being affected by it. So miss me with that. And LA, Tina actually went and told everybody that. I don't believe that. I wouldn't be talking to LA if I thought that he sold drugs. I don't deal with anything like that. I don't deal with anything. I've never ever been arrested for drugs, never ever had that problem. So I don't do that. Okay, well, up further in the chat, somebody said that I'm dating a drug dealer. So how can y'all think that by saying something, you're going to dirty somebody up and you're going to get away with your fucking crime, and you're not. And you know what? I think y'all real sick and possibly paranoid delusional. Because I believe the reason why you keep fucking with me and I'm innocent is because you're actually up to something. And you know what? I think what it is it's strictly an internet online scam that they're running. And you know what? You pedophiles need to take your shit in private. Nobody wants to hear, and nobody wants to witness you. You don't even get that many views. I'm viral. So yes, I am popular. I have almost 2 million. I have a total of 10 million, not 10 million, I'm sorry. On my other channel, I had 6 million views. So a total of almost 8 million people on YouTube have fucking watched me and my kids. So don't go there with me, motherfucker. You need to leave me and my goddamn children alone. These children are not being violated over here, not by their mother, their brother, nobody. That's not even a part of my family. That was a part of your family. So you're not going to sit up here and that CPS shit, that shit has stopped. You're going to end up going to jail. And I told you you was going to go to jail for that shit. You are trying to tell the world that my children are fucked up, and then you are and that they're being molested and stuff and disadvantaged so that they can go out there and get disadvantaged is what you're doing, because all of you probably came from foster care. And you think I'm stupid when you are actually telling on yourself. Donna, how the hell are you ever going to think that you're going to beat me? And see, this is what I told the other one, and I just love it. Girl, and you know what, with them classy blonde wigs, you going to make me rich. Because you came on there and called my son retarded. You said he was a demon. Something is wrong with you. That is the sweetest baby in the world. And that's my child, and he has not done anything. He has not committed any crimes, but I'm sure that you have, and I'm sure that your children have. Donna is crazy. Donna said what too? Yeah. They're all roasting my baby. They're doing it for entertainment for child abusers. This is a child abuser ring that is on YouTube doing this. And people that watch that, the reason why they watch those videos is because they get off on hearing them talk about children that way. It's been a whole year since I made a video. I was on camera. Do you think somebody's gonna, but see, you're dumb enough to show that you like to abuse kids. And see, that's why I was so happy when LA turned against Victor Moan. Because Victor Moan, you really are a deadbeat father. And I believe that you have a lot to do with this shit running around here with your goddamn fucking, you are a fucking hypocrite, dude. You know that? So you probably actually deserve for CPS to be called on you. If you arguing and going back and forth with them and they're actually investigating you and doing court dates and shit, because I ain't had no court dates against me. You know why? Because there's been no evidence of abuse. There's been no evidence of abuse. It's just been calling. But they have all of the evidence of child abuse on their channels. In fact, how do you know that Donna doesn't turn her camera off and talk shit to her grandkids? She seems to be very verbally abusive to me, unprovoked. See, you are talking to a therapist, a psychic empath. I've went to therapists and wowed them. Like I went to therapy after I accidentally bit into that stink bug. He wanted to refer people to me to get my services. Because we had a lot of interesting conversations, you know what I'm saying? And I think that the reason why the company didn't really want to pay out on it is because my therapist was like, she is nothing wrong with her. So I did get a settlement in that lawsuit though. And I'm tired of taking a cut for pieces of shit like this. These people are attacking me because they know I'm going somewhere online also. Reason why they're doing this. Right. And he's in there talking. You can hear Jacob in there talking, and they're like zombies. You notice how every time Jacob talks, they'll say Jacob can't talk. Yeah, that's actually the incantation that they use when they're cursing him. So we're also dealing with spiritual people. And see, a lot of y'all think that these experts, these lawyers, these doctors, these attorneys, these child psychologists, they are very fucking well versed on the spirit realm too. They got knowledge of that shit. They know when somebody's trying to manipulate them and lie to them. And they know that you are. So, and you know what? They're going to be stupid enough to leave those fucking videos up because they have no idea what they are doing. And the next thing we know, Donna will be in jail. Because Donna, what you're doing is child pornography. And then on one of your punk ass videos, you put my address, and I've been trying to find that video. I think you took it down. See what I'm saying? All of that, you may take it down, but it's there forever. Just like when you delete stuff out of your computer, baby, it's there forever. Okay? So a lot of y'all don't realize what you are dealing with right now. And I'm going to protect my family. If you dirty and you after my family and you doing this bullshit, you gonna get it. And I already told y'all, no, I am not into kids. And they keep coming around like it's a joke. Mike Mills wants to date me right now because he thinks that I'm sick like him. He thinks that that I would be capable of putting a child on the track. And Mike Mills, I'm gonna find that video footage of you saying to put my 13-year-old on the track. That is why her father has custody of her. Because he didn't want her here in Georgia, and he wasn't moving to Georgia. And my children are not being trafficked at all by anybody. Okay? So Mike Mills is the reason why. I don't blame him. I don't blame him for getting his kids, even though he knows I would have kept them safe. But you know what? That's my baby's father, you stupid idiots. You can't